Hey guys, and welcome back to Shadow Empire with me, Time and Tactics. We're looking at the map, and there is something that I noticed before. If we press 1, get rid of the units, we can, well, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll select Hexapeak. We're here already. But if we go over to our happiness, as you can see, our population happiness went down by 4 points due to high danger. Well, our net effect was only 2, but we did lose 4 due to high danger. I think that is because we don't have actually any units in the city. We should try to get some. And on top of that, if we were to look at our management screen and we go into the models here and the design screen here, and we look at the line troops, you can see they have 14% field testing. That number will impact how good the unit is. I think it impacts how good it is now, as well as how good it will be once we were to upgrade it. So we would change the base design or even make a whole new unit. This number, part of it, a percentage of it, would be taken and added on to these numbers. So that would be helpful. So maybe what we want to do, we want to get another unit. It's fine to get a small unit, I think, like a battalion-sized unit, and then bring it to the front. But don't make it a line troop. Let's make it maybe an AMG, machine gunner, and now both of them can gain field testing experience. The good thing about the machine gun is that they have 102 in defense against soft targets, so against infantry units. That would be very helpful. I'm thinking of, on the map, up here, this unit. So maybe we'll do that. Now, to do it, we need to erase a formation over here. And right away, I would be looking at the independent units. Why independent? Because they're a lot cheaper than the other units, ones that come with their own HQ. So battalion size is cheapest, then it goes up from there. Now, even on the battalion size, let's say we go for the machine gun, we can get it. It's 100% covered, what we need to race it, and that's over here. We would need 500 volunteers, 15 industrialization points, 10 medals, and 2 political points. And we have all that, unlike the motorized infantry battalion, only 29% covered. We can click on it here and we can see that we have everything. 500, we have 3,800, 15 or 35, and so forth. That's looking pretty good. Logistics is covered if we do it in our city. That's not a problem to ship everything out. But if I do that, the problem will be that right now we're trying in Asolian Ruins to get our asset in the recycling center, and we're still working on that. Industrialization points. Here we can see them, where that? Here. Or industrial points. Yeah, you can see we need them here. We only have 35, and those 35 actually, if you click on items, they go down to 26 at the end of the turn. We need exactly that. So I think we'll leave that alone. Let's not get that unit just yet. Our units are in okay shape. One has a supply problem here. And down here, as you can see, this one here has a problem with readiness. That's the color of the bar. The actual length of the bar is how many soldiers you have. So we have full soldiers here, but not quite the readiness we want. If you look at that and go down to readiness, which is here. So as you can see here, we have an upkeep of 100%, which means they got everything they needed. The atmosphere is fine. No issues with any biological hazard. No radiation. No temperature issues. No casualties due to exposure, no casualties due to starvation. That's good. But our readiness last round was only 48. And then we gained it up to 68. So beginning of the round we had 68, and then we moved around. Now we have 45. So unlike this one over here, it had 92, we got 99. Everything is fine there. Okay, well, I don't want to go any further, by the way. This is red. That's the very furthest distance we can go. Ooh. Yes, we'll see here. Food 7 out of 7. They need fuel to move, right? We should move them back 1 notch here to be able to pick up. We can actually see some of that issues. I think we can see it here. If I go over to this screen here, logistics. If we look at, not preview points, but we look at used points, that's when the turn started, so it's better to look at the beginning of the turn. But green is great. That means we had everything we needed. Blue, a little bit less. And actually, if we go to, let me see here, bottlenecks. 100% means we were at 100%. We didn't actually have to drop down from our maximum capacity. If it goes to 0 and it's black, like over here, that means we used up 100% here. to get all our stuff over there, maybe even more. So we want to be careful about that. We don't have any roads. That's our main issue, I think. So I'm going to move this one back, I think just back over here into blue. That's better than red. Yep, I think we have to do that. There, we could move him back one more, but maybe we'll leave this one here. 100% there. We'll leave this one here. That's an infantry unit. They don't need to have fuel, so we'll leave it here, and then we'll see what happens to him next turn. Okay, I think we've done everything we can do here, though, so I think we should go ahead and go to the next round and see what happens there. Okay, round number 6. We have 1 decision and 63 reports. Time of bureaucracy. Now we have a moderate effect. We gain 600 bureaucratic points, bonus points. We gain technology fascination. 1 regime feat. And we gain 2 new stratagems. Bronze retirement. Spend 250 credits and have a 50% chance to retire seniority 30 leader. And we also got a Shadow Spy. And Hestia Waters, they have started another auction. I don't have any money for it. I don't think I do. Let's look at the Hestia Waters. There. Now, they still have 9 shares. 1 sold. If we look at the log, the auction failed. Well, I think maybe if I were to get, what was it, 271, same as last time? Yeah, so this one, 217 credits. We have 97. If we had 217 and bought 1 share, maybe we could, it would reflect here. But we can't do that now. I don't want to sell and try to get up to 217. Not yet, anyway. Let's look at our, actually, let's go look at the history mode. Okay, remember we said we had that, we made an arrangement for information with Hestia, and that is paying off now. There is land over here. Lemlier. There are ruins over there. Tropau over here. Looks like ruins as well. And going down. That's a big land here. Forgotten Teeth down here. Okay, that's interesting. So they do border other lands. So we could maybe be shipping over there and see what we can do. Well, maybe later, right? That would be our history. So we've done that. Let's go to our decision. Oh, yeah, that's the auction. Oh, we can't do anything. No more bidding. Yep, no more bids.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's go back down and look at our units here. So looking at our units now, we can see this one here, our real regular unit, is no longer blue here. That means the readiness has gone up to 66. If we move it around now, might be a problem. I think they're looking good otherwise. Replenishments received or requested. Yeah, pickup issue there, but we don't really need it, I think. Here, fuel 1 out of 3. Received 1, requested 3. It's a pickup issue. But I think that's okay. So we have 12 out of 14 left. So we need to get a road to get this going, I think, before we can move on much further down here. That Plurian area, Free Folk's going to have to wait. Now up north, we don't see anything here. There was one there before. Everybody here is in good shape. If I move any further this way, yeah, it's going to be a problem. I think I'm going to wait with them here. Let's look at our production now. Yeah, Esolium Ruins is built. Before we look at that, let's look at the reports though. Here, Empire Dashboard. How are we doing here now? Discovery investment at 35 BP. Nothing has been in research. Nothing has been found. Economics. I kind of want the university, right? Yeah. Next term BP is 80. Okay. So that's looking decent, right? I want to look at the treasury cash flow. 37. Okay, that's fine. We're not losing money at least. Now, since we said high danger, let's go back into Hexapeak. Go down here. 74. Okay, yeah. So the happiness went down. We can see the danger down here, by the way. So danger diminished with 2 points due to time. So it's still 4 though. But population increased with 6 points. Population happiness increased with 6 points due to luxury products and services. Well, we haven't really done anything to warrant that, right? We don't have any special buildings here. As you can see over here, security is 2 though. You did go up by 1. Remember, the lowest number is going to be what impacts the most. So we want to have these numbers higher than this though, for it to go up and happiness to go up. So health score would be good. Education is at 1 now. And that will be because, well, partly because of our governor, I think. But he's only level 1, right? It's Victor. Good old Victor here. Skill log. History. What did he do? He improved prospecting with 1 level and another level. Oh, round 6 and round 5. He joined the Syndic Union, which is good because we like the Syndic Union. Government 1 now. And that's what we have, right? The Syndic Union, I believe, if we look at the reports, faction overview, Syndic Union, Government 3, and what do we have? We have Government as well. That's going to help us a lot. Ollie, Nitro, yeah, and Victor now. Now, he's in that union, but he doesn't like government. He will eventually pick some up if he stays long enough. Or if he survives, I guess. Ollie, Government 1. Yeah, so it's good. It's not bad. Okay, so we said not to do anything with the units here, right? I think we're fine here. Now, since we got, I think we got a Solemn Ruins now. We have our asset. Construction finished. Hasn't actually started doing anything yet. I don't think. Yeah, it's all done. Finished construction. Next turn we'll get it. Do we have enough to get another unit? Enough? Oh, here. Enough industrial points. We do. We have 99 right now. So we've gone up by 64. Look at the assets. Out 64. Yep. So we gained 64. I could get another formation and stick it in Hexapeak. Probably is a good idea anyway. What if pirates or something comes ashore? I think it makes sense. Let's select Hexapeak and then raise a formation. So here we have our formation. What do we have? We have 99. I can't really get very much. If I were to go to a regiment, yeah, that's expensive, right? Although not that expensive, maybe. We could get a regiment of machine gunners. But I think I'm just going to go for the smallest one, so we have at least 1 unit there. Let's do that, and then we'll save the other points. We have 4,300 volunteers. That's not a problem. Let's select that, and as you can see, everything is green, or everything is good here, logistics-wise as well. Let's produce that and raise that. So now we got 2 independent ones. And right away, we can see it's yellow, so there's a full complement of soldiers here. The bar is filled, but because it's yellow, we can tell that the readiness is at 50. Okay, so we'll leave them there. We'll leave them there. I think that's fine. We can't do anything with Hestia, right? We can play a card, though. What about... Well, we can play multiple cards, right? Covert Ops. What if we do send a spy? Now, this spy here... Difficulty is 120 minus our relationship level. Now, our relationship level... What I'm thinking about doing is this. If I go back out of here. Here. This sector over here. Because in the north, I think we're going to run into the end of the world here. Although there is a bit left here. Basically, we have 2 options. This one or this one. If we go down here, it's non-aligned. There's nothing we can do with them. It's not a minor regime, not a major. We can't really do much with them. But if we send in a spy, I think, if I remember correctly, that they're going to start to find out what's in here. It's similarly to what we're doing over here with Hestia, which would be very helpful so we know where to go. Oh, look, Hestia's doing this for us. Seago, Peekaboo? Or Peekaboo? Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, that's interesting to see that there's not much there. A lot of population, but no oil. Nothing. No metal. Okay, but anyway. So we could send a spy in there, here, on this side. Like, all the way down here. Could be starting to develop here. Over here. Yeah, I think I might do it. Let's go ahead and play that card. And we'll see if it works the way I was thinking it does. So it takes 4 political points. We have 52. That's not a problem. All they will have to do it. Well, we have to actually select. Could I select here? I could. Wait a minute. There's a miner here. Now this is interesting now. Let's go back to the map then. Now that I noticed that regimes. Turtafel is over here. We can see that because of Hestia, right? So somewhere around here. We don't know. The map is not exact in that area. That's them there. And we have this one. Nassau Imperium. Minor. This is a minor too, right? Yeah, minor. Leadership unknown. 37 in relationship there. Tropo. Major. The Othera regime. What does it say? Tropo. What did it say? Oh, there. That's the name of the... That's a city there. Never mind. I thought that was... Let's look. Oh, now we see it here. I was looking at the other map, I guess, before. I was looking out. Did I zoom out or what did I do? So Tropo, blue. That is a major. Be running into them here. Cold. Now, they could come ashore. Look, they have water. They have metal. Yeah. And there's a miner up here too, right? Yeah, that's a miner here. Now, that's interesting. We should try to take as much of this as possible before something happens. Let's go back to the strategic map. So a major here. We have a miner here. And a miner here as well. Do I still want to send in a spy here? I think I do. Because if we send in a spy, we can find out more where we want to go on our side of the things here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and play that stratagem. So we'll go in here, zone. We'll pick this one again. We don't know where it goes, but we're going to set it there. Hopefully we'll make it. We have to roll above 45. He'll get a bonus of 38. And then we roll a 1d100. So on average, we should get 88. We have to be very unlucky not to make it. Let's go ahead and do that.
Yes, sir.
We managed to infiltrate double the number of spies. That's if you roll a critical. We did that, 126. Great. So now we have 2 spies there. I think we can see that if we go to... There should be a report. Spies overview. We have 2 spies there. Excellent. Yep. So that helps. That would be our one card we played. I don't think I'm going to play any other cards. Are we staying here? Probably. I want to keep an eye on what's going on here. We'll keep an eye on this. We got the machine gun. We have more industrial points. We want to build a road. I'm thinking we do. A road up here, maybe. There is still radiation here, but not as bad. Oh, 136. That's level 2. Yeah, it's almost. I almost feel like we need to think about getting a model design council. Because without that, we can't upgrade our design. And that's what I'm most likely... I want to keep the structural design, so I'm most likely wanting to do that. 88 is only marginally over the average of 85. And we did a bad roll here. So if I do upgrade, would be nice to get the new one. Because if I do, I can assign different equipment to them. The Envirosuit is what I'm thinking. Because it's going to be bad as we go around here to the west. We're going to need units. Yeah, so maybe we need to get that. But I don't have enough people, do I? Looking at our leaders here, they're all assigned. Oh, by the way, Nitro. We should have assigned him. We should definitely assign him to... Well, we'll do that next time. I mean, next time. Next time we need to roll for something. We'll assign him. Let's do that. When we play a card, for instance, we could have done it now. Because if he's assigned, he will help out there. So let's leave it at that. Before we end the turn, though, let's decide. We get a road here. If I get a road, starting here in Hexapeak, and we'll select the road option, construct road. You can see it costs 20 industrial points per hex. Another reason to get roads is because we want to build up that other area up here in Sotena Ruins. We should go straight, maybe not straight across. There's a river. We'll see. This will cost us what? 24 industrial points. I'm looking down here in this area. Oh, by the way, we do have water here, but since we're next to the ocean, we don't need to worry about that, building anything there. And now, we have 84. If I use 24, yeah, we'll do it. Let's construct that. Okay, by right-clicking. There's the road. We have, what do we have left? 60. If I go to the next one, it costs me another 24. I think I'll do it, right? There's no need to be waiting, I think, for that. And by doing this, we're going to reduce the number of action points it takes, or the action points it takes for our logistics network to be able to supply this here. It's going to help quite a bit, I think. So going straight up here, I feel it's a good idea. And then eventually going up to the Azure steam hot baths as well would be helpful. One more. Okay, let's call it good there. And now we have 2 of them. Yep, we'll leave 36 behind, just so we have it. Let's go to the next turn and take a look at it there. The Shire, round number 7. Okay, we get extra points again. 700 now BPs. Recruit mercenary. 42 political points. We might have it, but at least moderately skilled. So if we get a new formation, a bigger one that has an HQ, maybe he would be helpful. Send spy. We get another spy. That's great news. May want to use that. You only got 2 stratagems though. Another auction. I guess they are because nobody's actually buying anything. We have 96. We lost 1. No machines. We have no machines stored. Yes, we can. Yeah, that's right. We can buy them. We can produce them. Using artisans if you wanted to. Before we do that, though, before we look at that, let's look over here. Anything else? Remember, we have 16 rounds here. They're going to expand. So that is the major in blue. And then down here, yellow. Yellow is here somewhere. And then green up there. Looking at the map, it is Othera there, Turtefell, and Nassau. Okay, we don't know of anybody else there. That's fine. Now, we did use our spy. Let's look. Looks like we can see more. Wait a minute. What happened here? Let's look at our decisions and see what happened. Adventurers discover special location. We have received a radio contact from Hex 5213. A private expedition by some of our people has established control over this special hex. They're requesting that we help them to hold on to it. Will you make a public commitment that the hex will be held? If we say yes, then our Fornakis over here, Interior Council, that's the newest guy, level 2 I think it was, he will like it. +1, and we gain heart +6. Let's look at this. 52. This one here, 5213. That is the one. So we have a unit here. What is this unit? That's 1st Oconan Adventurer Party. 400 rifle militia and 100 machine gun militia. So they're all militia. So that's the Shire. Hexapeak? None. I wonder what happens when we connect that. There's no supplies here. They're well fed right now, but it won't last. Now, what are we saying about... I want to look here and see what we're saying about radiation. 204. Not going to be helpful. But it's not extremely high. If we go down here, it's level 2. Here it is level 3. We should move them over here. We should. Now, for them to move, if I select them here, that will cost them 35. And they have action points 90. So they can go over here. We can connect them up. We could connect them up, but there wouldn't be any supply. But we would still hold it. That is nice to hold it, though. And the ocean is on that side as well. Let's think about that. We're going to do it. I mean, we'll take care of it, obviously. But do we do anything down here? Our regular unit over here is now fully supplied. Good. We don't need anything special there. They are missing a little bit of fuel still. They wanted 2. They got 1. They get 1 every turn here. But that's still okay. So we take a little bit longer for them to get up to the full supply there. Okay, that's interesting. We know there's somebody here. It's fall now. It's getting snowy up here. Okay. We have the road. How much do we have in industrial points? We have 102. Well, so that's good. So we have 102 then. Looking at the items then. Out 66. And in stock 0. Right. So if you look at the our asset here, this is the one that's creating... Well, it's not creating industrial points, is it? The only thing we get that from is service tax. We are getting metal, though, and oil, and rare earth metals. So now we should be seeing that go up. Yep, it is going up. So we do want to get... Well, actually, what we want to do is we want to get a factory, don't we? Remember, the factory creates the industrial points? So if I go over to construction, let's say we created that in our city. So we go to construction, here, and we go to industry. Industry 1. That will take us... Actually, let's go back out of that. 1,000 workers, 1 machine, 500 metal, which we don't have, and 80 industry for 3 rounds. So for 3 rounds, so a total of 1,500 metal. We have to wait a little bit longer before we do that. What do we say about our recycling center? This will give us 62. That's not much. Now what we could do is we could upgrade this one here. Let's take a look at that here. So level 1 provides us 30, 40, and 10. If we have a level 2, 60, 80, and 20. It doubles it. Upkeep cost is 100 workers. Production cost, oh, I guess maybe upgrade cost. Yeah, upgrade cost is 100. Then we need 2,800 instead of 2,000. So that's pretty effective use of our workers, I would say. To do it, let's go to construction and see if that's even possible. For 2 rounds, okay, so double these numbers. 50 metal, 125 industrial points. 1 machine, so 2 machines, so 250 there. We could do it. Is it more important to get this or to get the road going here? Well, the recycling center will give us metal, rare metal, and oil, but it won't give us industry points. I'm thinking it's better to get the road going here so we can control the area a little bit better before we move on. We have the minimum now with the recycling center, I feel like. Anyway, construct road. If I select this hex where you want to start, construct road. We'll go with a dirt road. That's all we can do, really. Well, we could do rail now, but let's not worry about that. And then we'll go, what is that, 24? And we have 102? Yeah, I think we'll do it. And then one more here. That will be 400 into the forest. And then out here, 44. Forget about the forest. That will be very, very hard to go through. I did not realize it was going to be that hard. So we'll do one more here. Now we're down to 34. If I go back to logistics here, and we go to current, yeah, at the beginning of the round we have 130 here. We had that road at the beginning. Next round we can have 170 here, yeah. Okay, well, we'll take a look at that probably next turn. Anyway, I keep forgetting going back to our decisions. Let's go check them out. We're back in the adventurers. Well, we're going to support them, right? So we're going to gain more heart, which I think is okay. That's here. Yeah, we'll do it.
Yes, sir.
And, oh, wait a minute. Maritime Trading House ship in difficulty. Coast Guards in Hexa Peak spotted a ship belonging to Artemis main trading house that is stranded on the beach. They're requesting our help. Remember, Artemis is the one north of the other one, Hestia. What do we say? Do we provide help? We gain heart, relation increase. Helping them would improve our relations. That is for Anakis, okay? Or no? I don't think I want to say no. Relation decrease with them. And fist goes up. No, let's not do that. Only if they pay us 400. Commerce goes up. No, we don't do that. We'll take and we'll help them. Let's do that. So relation with them go up. Actually, before we do that, let's take a look and see what our relation is right now. Well, there's another one. The Saga Ocean. They own 1 zone. Hestia owns 5. They own 5. Okay, so piracy slightly pro. Neutral 47 now. This one should go up, I think. See, look, Hestia is down here. They have all of this here. It was a good call to give them 16 turns to give that for that information contract, right? So 47 right now. Let's see if that goes up, if we accept that.
Roger that.
No, that was Artemis. It's Artemis. It's not Hestia. Okay, Artemis main maritime trade house pleased. Relation plus 10. Well, we can go back over to them and look at them. I should meant to look at them in that case. 48, but no contact. Okay. Saga Ocean, where are they at? Oh, they're on this side. Because we got the adventure, we now know these here. Algae farmers. Extra food supply. Same thing as Artemis. Okay, that's that there. What about the decision? Stock auction, 217, can't do it.
Yes, sir.
And I wonder, have they sold another? Nope, still one unknown. Okay. Now there we have the free units that we got. We're going to save them. Wait, there is an asset here. Armed Inc. Mercenary post. Mercenaries are running activities on a remote hilltop. In exchange for you letting them be at peace, they provide you with some recruits. Recruits plus 300. I don't think we need to be connected in any way with a road for that. A hex perk is completely independent. No, wait, we need to have a road. As long as it's connected to the zone city. So if we have, that's our city here, we need to be connected there. Now, I want to look here, though, at Hexa Peak. High wind up 1. High danger is 3 now. Because this number here Danger level has gone down. Yep, so we are looking pretty decent here. I like that a lot. We'll leave the first, what is it called? First independent machine gun. They're now up to 70 readiness. That is good. I'm glad we got one unit. It's good that we have one. Down here, the first independent infantry battalion is doing fine. We could go here and maybe get an eye on this. That would be 25 AP. We have 100. Look at the terrain. Terrain is rough. That is very rough. I have to see what we can do to get through here a little bit more easily, maybe, if we need to. We need 50 to get here. We have 75. I can sneak back, I think, if I go in here. Let's do that. Yeah, we can go back. Okay, so there is that. We have a weight. 151. That is level 2, right? Yeah. This one, 121. Yeah, let's go back here. I don't think they had an issue last time. If you look at the readiness, I think it's under readiness, right? Radiation 1. Okay. So still okay for that. Let's look at the morale, actually. Base morale, nothing, didn't lose anything, right? No, we didn't lose anything. So that's good. Radiation didn't affect anybody, is what I was looking for there. Okay, so this is going to be a very rough terrain to have anything going here through, you know. Here we can get through. This is more tempting for me to take, I think, here. But we'll do that next round. So let's go to the next round. Round 8. Okay, we get now 800. In 5 turns, the effects will come into full force. Good. Gained accomplished envoys. Oh, I forgot last time. That's a regime feat. We gotta go look at that. Information contract. We could do that. We could do that with Artemis, maybe. Or Saga on the west coast. We may want to do that. Golden retirement. Spend 1,000 credits and have a 50% chance to retire a seniority 70 leader for 21 political points. Auction opened. And they do that every turn. 80 hexes. 16 more than previous turn. A good start, but just a start. You've raised some regular troops, but not yet any multi-unit formations. You can raise them through the raise formation order. Yep, that's right, we could do that. We can add their own OHQ. I would love to do it, but I don't think I can do it right now. Worker happiness and Hexapex 65. Increase their salary to increase their happiness. And then, made a promise. Make sure to have this hex in supply. I'm going to go to reports, and I think we have a promises here. Yes, under demand we can see. Overview of demands and promises. No demands, but we promise that Armed Inc. 5213 will be held in our hands. Deadline round 13, 5 rounds left. Can we do it? Can we get supplies? Not enough to get a road. Can we get supplies over there? Maybe. We have 103. So if we go with a road, and we'll say build a road, and we'll do dirt road, and go up here, we should do it. 40 points. We have 103. There. And then we'll do another one. That will be 60. We have 63. There, now that we have that, I'm not going to press escape. I'm not going to build that factory, that's for sure, right? Let's keep it like this. And I forgot actually to do the logistics this round here. Current points at the beginning of the round. We used this many points. You can see now it's much better here. As far as getting supplies, no problem for them. We have a couple of things we have to look at here. National budget allocation. Okay, do we want to change this now? For free. Economic Council gets 25%, Interior Council gets 25%, and the Supreme Council gets 50%. I think I might drop it down to... Should we drop it down to 33? And we'll put this one at 25. What I'm trying to shoot for here, right or wrong, is to get this one, Economic Council, more points. So we can get... Well, I was going to say, so we can get some discoveries, which would be great, but are we actually going to build, if we get a university, are we going to build a university? Are we going to have enough of that? Probably not. The Interior Council might be better. There's a lot of things we can get from that. Remember with all the stratagems? I think I might do that instead. So let's go ahead and put it at 25 for this one, economic, and we go to 50 for Interior Council. Yeah, let's put it at that. That's good.
Yes, sir.
Relation with Ollie Jackson minus 18. For Nakis plus 1. Okay, right. I forgot about that. Ollie Jackson didn't like it. If we look at the reports, organizations, Ollie Jackson is our Supreme Council. We dropped him from 50 to 25. He's at 55 now. Don't go below 50. The natural relation point is 73. He's going to go back up. Yeah, he's going to go back up. But let's not mess around too much with that, right? Motion that the number of victory points reach at least 16.9. Oh, okay, victory points. We can look at that as well. The Elite Equality Party has passed a motion that the number of victory points increases from the current 13.7 to 16.9. The deadline is set for round 19. Don't think I can do that. If you look at the victory points here, overview, victory overview, 13.7, populace 21.9, planet 5.5. I'm going to have to say no. They're not going to like us. So anybody with a purple background is not going to have a good moment.
Affirmative.
Your profile commerce decreased by 3. Happiness by elite equality decreased by 11. Alright. Look at the factions. That's them here. Happiness 60. Syndic Union 82. Still fine, I think, right? We want the Syndic Union anyway. They now have meritocracy. Did they have that before? I don't think they did. Okay, one more decision. A stock auction. We can't do it. Don't have money. In fact, I think we're losing money. Treasury cash flow. We're losing too. We can always sell. It's not the end of the world, but I sure would like to get more. So let's remember to go for the promise here, down to armed ink. We have to do that. That's important. Looking at our units, this one is in supply. We can leave it there, I think. 166 too. Morale might go down a little bit, but if we keep this, the supplies is not there yet, but I think it's going to emanate. They're going to go here, and then it's going to get harder to ship through. But by sitting here, it shouldn't be a problem. Then we'll start going down by the road here. And I'm just hoping that will be enough. The road by itself, it will be enough actually, because that's a hex perk. And that means we don't need any specific supplies to go there. We only need a road. I think that will do it. Yeah, I think that will do it. So remember, that is to go to your reports and go down to the demands screen here. Held in our hands. Yeah. I guess that means a road, right? So 5 rounds left. Okay, that looks good to me. Haven't seen anybody yet. Let's see. Do we see anything more here? Lymol is there. I think it's... Yeah, we can see more now. Tropau. And there's one more down here. We don't know too much about them. We can zoom out a little bit. We're going to get into trouble here with them, I'm sure, across the ocean there. Okay, I think that's all we can do right now. I'll come back next time, and we will play more of Shadow Empire, I guess.